there a countdown? Yeah, I figured out that countdown.
Alright, let me put this on time on this joint. And we're starting in 3, 2. Welcome to Your Blackest House Presents. Today we're talking about hookup culture. This is the time we go on the lighter side of what's going on in today's world from that young black perspective, or as young as you feel. I'm your co-host, Mr. Brown.
I'm your co-host, Kas. Today, during the week, we like to keep a little more professional. Here it's a little more laid back, so you get to drink up a little bit. Well, I do. So then, have a little fun today. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, you rude on that though. It's like I'm not fiending for alcohol at this point in time, but for those who don't know, I made a New Year's resolution. So this is January. This is a January show, and I promised myself I wasn't going to drink until my birthday, which is in March. That's about 60 days. 60 days of not drinking. So have control of my body. But I'm always afraid that I replace one vice with another vice, and it takes over. And so I'm replacing what would have been drinking alcohol with Dr. Pepper, which is still not good. I'm I'm gonna get this fixed, baby. Oh man, I'm gonna get this sugar. I'm damn dog, you ain't really alcohol's bad. And I just think not being in control of your actions and your efforts are bad as well. And I also alcohol, and I'm kind of
you know what you should do? Every time you feel an urge to drink, just drop and do 10 sit-ups.
Do 10 sit-ups.
You will hate the urge to drink after that.
Oh, so I can get fly, because this is the time to get your body right, man. So when the summer hit, man, you'll be tight. You got your 6 packs popping.
Summer bodies are made in the winter.
Yeah.
Go on hibernation now, so when you come out in summer, you can get your thigh on.
Yeah.
Because everybody trying to be out here shirtless and shit. So
everybody trying to be shirtless.
I think I see on social media. I feel like if you work out, you want this world to show. So I'm telling you, if you hit the gym and you really get your shit on, I'm yo, Brown, why you don't have a shirt on? We inside. Yo, man.
Well, shit was my house. I can take my shirt off in my house it's not your house. Oh, it's okay.
I'm gonna be out here at brunch. I'm gonna be yo, Dev, can you button up, please? We get it. You do chest. I get it, bro. I get it.
We gotta get ready, for the hookup season, hookup culture, because I think it's all about how you look, how you perceive. I'm gonna do a disclaimer. Though, and I think it's a beautiful thing to have this perspective, and you can get me answer my questions and my wants. As a separated person, I can say that now, I believe, because it's been long enough. I don't gotta keep it a secret anymore. It's homie used to talk about his wife on the podcast, and they don't talk about that.
So hiatus came out, it was a little different.
So as an older person, but I'm still not mentally prepared to get on these hookup applications. And so my question is how the game has changed, because when I was coming up, if you wanted to holler at a woman, you had your MySpace page, you had your Facebook, you had your Black Planet. I don't know if you even know about Black Planet.
I don't know about Black Planet. That sounds like a porn site. I ain't gonna lie. I was you know about porn sites?
Nah, man. It was like a Black MySpace. It was really geared towards Black people or people who really like to be around Black people. When you set up your little page, you can have we all learned HTML, and was really designing the joint out. I even had a page with my homies called the Young Guns. We was young guys under nobody's shit. We was you couldn't tell us nothing. And then we had links to go to our individual pages. What was I think I was Novi Moreno?
Moreno. I bet you the girl in Get Out was looking at that website I bet you I could find my victim.
Yeah, possibly. We used to we will see what college they went to, and we're oh shit, she go to Dillard. We about to go down there for Mardi Gras. New Orleans, we about to come up.
Can't do that in my era.
Yeah, between that and AIM. You heard of AIM?
Oh, nah. My AIM used to be popping. I used to have the flash, the message away, even though I'm really not away, but I'm just
yeah, okay, to make sure we're on the same page.
I got you with AIM. We there with AIM. Yeah. Black Planet still sounds like a porn site, though.
Yes. So you hit them up on Black Planet, you get the AIM name, and you kind of holler, and then on campus, I went to the great Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia for the AUC. So we had Spelman, we had Clark Atlanta. I actually was attending when Morris Brown was still open. That gives you a timeless perspective of what was popping at the time. And so we would just go out on that campus and we chilling. Like, I remember coming from Goose Creek, South Carolina, where we are definitely the minority, to coming to a place where black people are the majority of the city. And I'm almost thinking like, dang, man, I can't get no play. To like, damn, I ain't never got this many numbers in my life. Like, yo, it was like, holla at her, holla at her, holla at her. Like, how many numbers you got tonight? Like, yo, 7 numbers. And when getting numbers was like the hottest thing. That's how I understand this culture.
No, I'm with you. Because in college, I used to count the dubs I would get at parties. Like, if I had, depending on how much I paid, usually, guys pay like 15, 20, whatever. So I was like, all right, bet. If I'm paying this much, I need at least $20 worth of fun at this party. And I need $20 worth of dubs, meaning that I'm talking to these hoes, we dubbing, we dancing. I at least got to get some numbers.
Man, you used to go off the number game. I used to go like, dang, every song is $1. I need to dance with a woman 15 songs or 20 songs. I mean, what? Oh, it's funny. We both like, shit, I'm going to get this money.
What? Because also, being a broke college student, I'm like, already one, I got to be very wary where I spend my money. 2, I'm not technically old enough to drink, so it's like, why am I paying to get into this anyway? Because I can't like do anything else in here.
That's why you're paying to get in here, because you couldn't buy drinks. Like, older people don't pay to get in places no more. Like, dog, I'm about to drink like $80 worth of booze. I'm not paying to get into your spot right now, cuz. Like, give me my wine, dog.
That's the best. I can say that's honestly the best thing about growing up so far for me is that I ain't got to pay to get in. Yeah. And then when I get in, it's like, I'm about to drink as much as I fucking want to. Yeah. Nobody can tell me shit.
So I say all this to get to the point. Dog, I don't understand the hookup culture. You gotta like, I understand hooking up. Like, hooking up and hooking up is hooking up. But this whole, I slide into someone's DMs. Like, I don't even know how to do that. Like at least I don't think is it the same? Because we used to poke somebody on Facebook and get a little message, but I don't even know my message game is up to par. I don't know how to swipe right. I don't know how to swipe left. I don't even know what the swiping means. You gotta educate me on the culture. Like, I don't even know what's available to hook up. Like, man, give me the knowledge, man. Give me the knowledge, man. I'm listening. I'm all ears, baby.
First, I'm going to do my disclaimer. I haven't been in the game for like a year, but I did have a previous life. So all my answers will be based off of that. For the last year, I've been hopefully rocking with one person, just me and her. So all these answers are going to be previous to that situation.
Yeah, man.
So let's throw that disclaimer out there.
Yeah. Disclaimer away.
For me, my coming out party wasn't until like college. Because I had like growing up playing baseball my whole life, all I did was like just play baseball. Like I think I've been to 2 parties in high school. One was prom, and another one was like some shit my friend threw senior year of high school. I never really went out. Every weekend was baseball, because I was like, all right, I'm gonna make it to the pros. I still had that dream. So I first hooked up with my first girl. I lost it my sophomore year, and then I still say that she bagged me, like in terms of our relationship.
Sophomore high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, I couldn't even tell you how we hooked up and started dating. I just remember one day we did it. Next thing I was like, oh, we're talking, and this is happening. So in college, in my high school time, I only had sex with 2 girls.
Oh, no, is what it is.
Not, depending, tell somebody, they'd be like, nigga, that's it. That's another problem we have with our culture today, but that's a side topic. So when I got to college, I was like, oh shit, like I'm literally on my own. Like this is, like I could do whatever I want. And then when you talk to people in college, it's like, oh, you should hang out. I don't really got money to take you out because we both broke. So we went to the campus center, do something on campus. Oh, and then in a non-creepy way, because like you have a roommate and you live in like a dorm suite. So it's like, oh, you just want to come hang out at my dorm? You don't realize, like you come back to your dorm, you're like, oh, your dorm is so small. So it's like, if you're chilling in my room, you kind of have to sit on my bed. And that just... And it's not even like a creepy thing. It's just legit. It's my bed, my roommate's bed, a closet that's split into 2. So it's really 1 closet for 2 people. And that's just all the space in here. So it's like, oh, all right. So I feel like during that time, I know I didn't have game. To this day, I don't have game. It's just, I just think I'm funny enough. And I feel like the women find me attractive enough to deal with me. Because I don't have no one-liners. I'm not suave. I'm not smooth. I'm just... You gonna get this corny ass nigga who's just funny. I just find one common thing for us to talk about. So one show I used to use at the time was like Scandal, when it was like popping, and I used to be on it. I was like, oh, do you watch Scandal? General show. All right, boom.
So you ain't never get on the hookup apps, man?
Oh, nah. I actually tried, like, what is it, POF? I tried Tinder. To me,
I'm like, what is this POF? What is this?
Oh, it was something, I think one of my boys showed me, like, it was right after I graduated school, so it was like 2014. For me, the best parts about my personality are in person, like meeting me. So it's like,
so you don't have no hookup game.
Yeah, so like on like a app or whatever, I don't have that game. Like the best thing for me in terms of like sliding in DMs was just, I had one message that I would always send, and if that didn't work, I was like, all right, fuck it. It was, and my boy sent it to me because we had a group chat. We was like, yo, how do we need a message to send in DMs to like work. So it's all right, cool. This one was, the one I used to send was, it's probably crowded in here because you're so beautiful. I hope you get to see this whenever you see this because there's a long line in here. Something along those lines. And it worked more than I thought it would, just to get a response back. Someone would be like, hi, you're funny, stuff like that. I just needed a response. Just say something. Like if you deaded it, then it was like, oh, clearly that shit didn't work. But if I got any response back, I was like, oh, I've never hooked up with nobody from doing that. But I could just say it could gauge conversation, and then once you get that, that's when your game specifically comes out. I just don't trust. For me, I'm too paranoid for like the Tinder and dating app. I feel like you could be talking to somebody, then I ain't trying to be here on Catfish. That show like kind of fucked shit up for me too.
True. See, I am the face meat person, but I was just looking at these young whippersnappers, and I'm like,
young whippersnapper.
Man, I told you I can't wait to be like a grumpy old man. I really can't.
You not one now?
No, I'm not old enough, and I'm not grumpy enough. I'm just semi-grumpy. I'm not there. I can't go full Joe Budden yet. I can't wait to go full Joe Budden.
Oh nah, that's when I know I made it in life. When I could just be sitting down, talking mad shit, grumpy. Why y'all niggas happy? Just everything.
Just mad all the time. So I'm looking like, dog, them dudes having all the fun. Like I had to do so much work and like talking and working on my personality. Like I don't want to work on my personality. Y'all just like did a cool pose and y'all got y'all like sucks in the DMs and now it's on. Y'all just meet. Like how's this working out, y'all? But then again, it's always like the movies where they was like, college looks like this. And
son, and this is I thought college was about to be like some American. I thought my senior prom was gonna be like some American Pie shit. No, I thought college was gonna be fucking. What's that movie, Project X or like House Party? Because I used to watch those growing up. I was like, yo, it's gonna be lit. Yeah. First day I got to that motherfucker, I was like, oh,
this got work.
Oh shit, this is it. Like, oh my god. But one thing I remember we used to do in college was me and my boys. We used to like give girls nicknames so we can like talk about them while they're there. Like my favorite to this day still is Second Floor Brown Skin. She's one of the most beautiful people I've seen in this life. I don't care what nobody says. But I was always like, oh, they go Second Floor Brown Skin. And obviously you can get why we call it Second Floor Brown Skin. So I was like, oh god, I remember one time she played basketball with us. Best day of my life. Best day of my life.
But you was guarding her up, you D'd her up.
And she was like posting me up, and I was like, "Oh God, you know."
You D'd her up.
I wish I D'd her up. I wish.
You was hitting them up like Dave Chappelle, playing shirts versus blouses over there. Like
it would have been skins.
Let me run the pick on it, dog.
It would have been skins versus blouses. I was like, yo, pick so I can get the ice with just me and her. Everybody clear up, just clear out.
Oh man,
that was funny.
So I was got there. You made me up my mind go. I don't know if I should even say this or reveal this about myself. Or there's led too much information, but hey, we here, we there, we gonna do stuff. Right. But my thoughts are about women who are quieter sexually, generally went to college, because I'm like, oh, you had sex in the dorm room then, huh? That's what I'll be like.
I was like, where's he going with this? I was like, yo.
I was like, oh, you got that,
shit.
Yeah, like you've been in the dorm room. You know how to be quiet. Like it's in your nature. Oh no, my roommate is right there. you have to be quiet. We both had to be quiet when we, in our hearts, both know that roommate was still wide awake. I
just turned over to me out of respect. Like, I ain't gonna.
Man, this is the first time I think I really experienced like this hookup culture because like I was a late bloomer. You talking about high school, bro? Upshoot. It was like senior prom for me. Like, oh, we doing this, and I'm thinking about the R. Kelly thing and just how little girls could be slick. And this is how slick my prom day was. We just go on a tangent. Fuck it. Tangent it is.
Tangent it is. Because I got one for you.
So this girl, my prom date, oh, my mom never listens to this.
This is my story, Mom. This is my story.
Yeah, that's why we're videotaping this one. It's just, my mom don't go on SoundCloud. It's like, what is this? So how slick teenage girls was. We went to 2 separate high schools, right? And she invites me to her prom, and I'm like, bad. And I'm like, my mom knew her family, so it was like cool. And then she said, all right, after that, we gonna go to Frankie's Fun Park, a little like a go-kart kind of space after prom. And I'm like, bet, whatever. And it's like, that's supposed to go to about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So, like, I gotta give my mom all the details. So, like, I'm going to 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna be at Frankie's Fun Park. It's ran by the high school. It's actually sponsoring. They have adults there and everything like that. You know, give them all the good details. And, like, I'm being, like, completely honest about everything that I'm about to do right now. Like, ain't no, it was no bluff, was no lies, like nothing. Like, my best bet would maybe be in the car of the parking lot at max, but I wasn't even thinking nothing of it. We leave the prom, which I barely saw her. It's her high school. I don't know none of these people. She leaves me at the prom, talking to her friends, whatever. I was like, all right, I'm just going to do what it do. I'll dance on the floor. I can dance all dang day. And we drive past Frankie's Fun Park. We go, and we go to a hotel. And I'm like, what is this? And it was like an older homie had bought a hotel room. I'm like, okay. And then a couple of her friends, all that, we all go up there. Them boy already had alcohol in the room. I'm like, when did you plan this? Then she was like, yo, here's your t-shirt from the lock-in joint for Frankie's Fun Park. How the hell did you already get the t-shirt?
Oh, you thought
for the jam.
She scoped you out for weeks.
Like, we knew each other for a while, don't get me wrong. But the fact that she had this joint already planned out and even hit me up to the plan, I didn't even know I was going to even lose no damn virginity that night. I wasn't even prepared mentally for this thing. I'm like, oh, we in room. What are your expectations of me? Because I'm a good girl. And that was like, but saying all that, when you go to college, like, yo, what is this hookup culture when people like meet you once or twice and now they in the room? And now I'm like, damn, I thought I had to wine and dine you. And now people just sleep with you within 6 hours of knowing you? What the hell is this? Yeah, I'm just saying, that opened up your eyes, a whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes. That's how it felt, of like, holy moly, this is a lot easier. Like sex is the easiest, hardest thing to do.
It's like, getting it?
Yeah.
It's not as hard as you think. It's like...
It's easy and hard. Like, when you never had sex, you think about it, like, damn, how can I have sex? How can I have sex? And once you start having sex on a regular basis, like, this was a lot easier than I expected.
Niggas told me this would be harder. Oh, they're going
yeah. Unless you really, really like that person. It's always the ones I really, really like. You're like, damn it. These hoops. How much money do I have to spend? I'm just playing. I'll never equate my love for you in economical terms.
You got me fucked up. I do that shit all the time. Be like, you don't look good enough. What? We getting drinks on this date? You don't look like a... Whoa.
But I think that's when the mentality, like, gets you messed up, is that we so used to hooking up, and you get that hookup culture in you that when you really find someone that you it messes up your world.
It's almost awkward when you first find that person. because I know for me, now I'm going on my tangent, when I lost it in high school, to this day, I feel like she told all my friends that she was going to do it to me and didn't tell me. Because, like, she was like, all right, come hang out with me one day after school. And I was like, nah, I got practice. But she's like, nah, let's just hang out. And I was like, all right, cool. So I told my coach something. I was like, I got a doctor's appointment, something. I'm not going to be there. So then as I'm, like, leaving the gym to, like, go to school to meet up with her, my teammate looks at me. He's like, he gives me a pound. I'm like, the hell are you pounding me for, nigga? Like, I don't know what the hell? Like, you never pound me. We're not close like that. We're just teammates. So, all right, bet. So we get to my room or whatever, because, you know, when you live at home, you just go straight to your room.
Oh, yeah. I know.
So we chilling there. We watching, like, TVs or something. And then she just starts, like, hitting me. Not like a serious hit, but, like, she's trying to play fight. And at that time, I was like, yo, what the hell are you doing? I'm not suave to, like, oh, she's trying to be let me know she's with it. But I'm just like, all right, whatever. So we just, like, start playing the fight, whatever. Then one thing starts leading to another, and then I'm like, oh, shit, I'm really about to do it. And at this moment, I never learned how to put a condom on. Like, I never told myself, I never looked, I never tried to research, but I had them, just in case. So I get it. I did not know that you have to, like, open it and then put it on the tip and roll it down. I unrolled it all the way and then tried to put it on.
Oh,
and then she was like,
sexual follies.
And then she was like, that's not it. And I was like, oh, you've done this. This ain't your first rodeo in my head. But I was like, I don't care. I'm still about to do it. So then when I tell you, it was like the greatest 30 seconds of my life. Son. I was like, oh, what is this? So then afterwards, whatever, walking home, well, not home, but to the train, because in New York style, you go take the train home. I ain't taking the train with her. We live in Queens. That's mad far from me. Nah. So then afterwards, I went to my best friend's crib. Like, because he lived, like, walking distance by me. So I just walked in and was like, yo, come outside. I was like, yo, bro, why didn't you tell me it was so warm inside? I was like, why? And he just looked at me like, wow, that's what you come to my door with? That's it?
So you can't describe colors to a blind person. That's not how it works, man. That's not how it works. Like, we talk about it, you can't be about it, man. And talk about this hookup culture. Like, a lot of things kind of like going through our brains about the hookup culture is how people are quicker to hook up before they even go on a date.
Oh, I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh, no, it ain't cutting me off.
But going into that, I feel like in college, it speeds up relationships because you're hanging out alone more quickly. So it's like in high school, you gotta like, oh, parents coming home, you try to finesse stuff. But in college, it's like low-key your own place. So it's like, oh, and then it's my own place, but I don't got money. So it's not like we going out, like, seriously anyway. Unless we go to the mall to, like, walk around the mall. But that's not, like, really...
So you saying all you had available to you was to hook up? That's all we had in college?
At a point, it was like, all right, this is,
like, who got the better DVD collection? My DVD's on point.
I already loaded up some movies on Put Locker you trying to watch, 131.
I didn't download some stuff with Kazaa.
I got some LimeWire shit in here still trying to watch, but I don't know what to tell you.
Man, I'm pretty sure all them old computers got hella viruses.
All my old laptops, I feel bad what I did to them.
Like all the viruses on this joint, man. And I think you bring a selling point. See, I use big words sometimes. A selling point of how that kind of indoctrinates us to do this hookup kind of culture. Because I think a lot of this hookup culture kind of centers around college age students going into their adulthood of this is just what we do. Like we go to the dorms room, we go to the suites, we go to your off campus stuff, and then when you graduate, you kind of have that same notion of like let's hook up, which is like interesting to me. Because I don't really feel like I was super exposed to the hookup culture at my historically black college. Like, people were hooking up. But it wasn't until, like, I left college and started hanging around some PWIs. Those who don't know, that's predominantly white institutions. PWIs where I was like, oh, y'all hook up fast. Like, baby girl, I just met you. Like, white women. Baby girl, I just met you. And I'm like, yo, come on.
That is facts. Facts.
Oh, you're so funny. You should come to my room.
What?
Do what? Like, I'm so whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I'm like, oh, you don't even know my last name, right? Like, we haven't even went. I don't even know your favorite colors. I don't know none of your wants and desires. Why do you want me? And it's like, you sounding like a girl right now, D. So shut up.
Whip it out. Let's do this.
I'm like, dog, like, I don't know you, but
Get to know me first.
okay. But that's how I felt like it was when I went, because I was chilling at University of Minnesota, which apparently is very big on interracial dating and all that stuff.
Why are you in Minnesota?
I was doing some grad work, man, honors program, international studies, baby. In Minnesota? Why not Minnesota? I can't go to Minnesota. Minnesota was nice. I was there during the summer.
I don't care. It's still probably like 60.
No, it was 70, 80. Actually, it gets really hot in Minnesota, and it gets really humid because they have 10,000 lakes. So it was really, really hot. Like, they have the unfortunate thing that it gets really hot and really cold in the same place in Minnesota. And natural facts about Minnesota.
Isn't it like the largest mall in Minnesota?
Yep, the Mall of America. I went there. But a lot of stores repeat. I thought it was like unique stores, everything. I was like, oh, it's a Foot Locker over here, and like a Foot Locker over there, and another Foot Locker over there. It was like, come on, bro.
This is Foot Locker for 7 to 10. This is Foot Locker for 11 to 12.
Like, you just big for no reason, but it got like a whole roller coaster in there, everything like that. But that hookup culture, like, really dominated, like, as an adulthood, having white friends. That's when I was like, oh, y'all been doing this the whole time? Interesting. Y'all are whores. All of you, men, women, all of you, all whores. You need Jesus. You need to go to church. And
the Holy One.
Like, all of you, man. Like, and now I'm a whore too.
I feel like for me, I was. Oh, that was funny. I feel like for me, most of my like hookups, like we were saying in the other podcast, was been through friends. Yeah. So that's why I never really had to learn game, because I would always meet them through a friend, and it's like, all right, I already met you through a friend, so you know I'm cool because I know your friend. And then once you get to meet me, like, oh, he's a clown, he's funny, yada yada, but he's cute. And then it's like, all right, cool. And then for me, I was a good sexter. Like, you know, texting.
Yeah, I know what the term means.
All right.
I'm just waiting for you to give me more.
So, like, because for me, I'm
raggy.
That's funny. For me, since I'm a very vivid like person, I like to try to paint the picture. So, like, when you read these words, as you read, you're gonna picture what I'm saying in your head. So that was always a thing for me once I got to that level of conversation. So whenever I'd meet a friend, like, oh, cute, blah blah blah. All I needed for you to was like to be like, oh. Some would tell me like, oh, you're cute, and I was like, all right. If you said it 3 times, you were interested. That was my rule. And then if you didn't do that, it was more. I was feeding your body language because I believe you say more with your body than you do with like your actual words. So if I was like, all right, cool. You just met me, but you like next to me on the couch, thighs rubbing against each other, and it's not like it's a crowded couch where we just like 5 people on this. It's just us and one of those big ass couch. Or just reading like if it's like usually since it's 3 people, since I mean to a friend or it's like a group, but your conversation always gauges towards me. Like just trying to feed and pick up on those little things. Once I got that, it was a wrap. I was like, all right, cool, you with it. So all right, cool. So in terms of like actually having to go out, do dates, I never really had to. So like when I first moved here to DC, my brother was trying to show me the dating game, and I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, what?
What is a date?
I was like, I ain't really going these until like we was already like a couple. We at least been hooking up for a while. So then it was like, all right, then we could go out. But when I came down here, I was like, oh, like I gotta go to happy hour scenes? I gotta go to bars? Man. I gotta start talking? I was like, I believe I have a good conversation. I believe I'm fun to talk to. But for me, and I'm very extrovert, like I'm very outgoing and stuff like that. But since I never really had to like do the dating and stuff, I was like, all right, cool. And sometimes I don't look as the hooking up as like me trying to spit game or stuff like that. It was always just, I'm gonna just talk. You either gonna like what I gotta say and you gonna think it's funny and go with it, or if you don't, I'm gonna be like, oh, this is awkward, and I'm just gonna walk away. Like one of the two is gonna happen. Like when we first meet, I'm gonna somehow try to bring up sports, a serious, a main show that's out, whatever shows the main show is out at that time, or something music related, because there's something in those 3 categories you're interested in. and I'm vaguely good enough in all three to like just bullshit a conversation. Like I'm a great bullshitter. Like you'll see me having conversations with like anybody.
Or
great bullshitters. It's in our DNA.
Or maybe it's just humans in general. I won't generalize this whole man.
Nah, I generalize it. We good bullshitters.
Women bullshitters too, man.
Oh yeah, they be like, oh yeah.
They be
it's all yours.
All yours. They be laughing at our jokes when them jokes ain't funny, man.
Oh hell yeah. Shoot. I feel like you laughing at me because I know I'm whack. So it's like you really laughing at me on how corny I am, but whatever. As long as you're laughing,
that's what you do. You upsize the corniness.
Yeah,
that's your
I know
jam.
I know I'm corny. I'm not denying it. I watch wrestling. You can laugh at all this all you want, but then like, oh, it's funny, it's cool, da da da. I'm like, my conversation.
It's just interesting. That's kind of how I could tell like people ages. Being in my 30s, if a young lady like just tries to hook up quickly, I'm like, oh, you must be in your 20s without even me asking your age. Like you ain't trying to hang out before you like, oh hey,
trying to get straight to the shit.
Yeah, what are you doing now? But then again, women in the 30s are very, very keen about what they want, their wants and desires. I feel like that's happened to me
more with older women than like women my age.
I think older women tell you what they want very, very quickly, while some of the younger women just a little more impulsive. They just go ahead and do. And I'm like, oh, it's interesting. It's interesting. I like, I'm 30s down. I'm like, yeah, man, I can't be messing with y'all little young 25, 26 year olds. I can't do it no more, man. I don't understand your culture. I don't text my phone no 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm asleep, man. Text me at like 8 midday. Yeah, text me in the middle of the day. Like, I can't do it. Nah, what you up to?
Text me after 8. I'm probably in bed.
Yeah, like what I'm up to. Is it an emergency? What you need?
You in the hospital? Why are you talking right now?
Yeah, like what are you talking about right now?
You know when the age started to hit me, when I realized I don't like partying.
Yeah, when you just want to sit down.
Yeah, because I'm really like if me and my girl were to ever break up, I don't know, I can't get another one. I don't like to go out as much anymore. I'm horrible. Like I'm have to meet somebody through a friend because it's gonna be like I don't want to go out to party. Mad people around me now.
Man,
I just got so used to like being on my own. It's like I don't want to be at this party.
No, we'll go. Let's say you get married and then separate. Holy moly! What the hell is this? Like I was like, as soon as I semi got back, I was like, damn, the game to change for gangsters. Yeah, like I don't know what to do. I don't understand it. I'm like I'm just out here. Like I could tell that I'm probably different than how some are most, because I'm still at the age where I still had to semi-talk to people, be witty or whatever. And I talk a lot for my job. I'm a teacher out there, so I'm constantly entertaining children. I don't know how that pertains to grown-ass adults, but I'm constantly entertaining children, so I'm used to like...
You can entertain a child, you can entertain an adult.
Yeah, and I'm good for committing to my bullshit, because a kid ain't gonna make fun of you whatever you commit to. Whatever you selling, commit to it. That's what I learned a long time ago. So like I'm just out on these streets like where I'm like Prince Hakeem and Coming to America. Like where do I find a nice woman? I went to all the bars in Queens. like so I'm trying to figure it out, because there's been times when I'm just chilling at the bar and this happened 2 separate occasions. Hey, come here, wave me over, start yapping. And they like, okay, yeah, we should go ahead and leave. I'm like, this is work night. I'm like, what is this? But okay, like, yeah, let's make irresponsible decisions. Like, I don't have to do stuff. And then another one.
I got a whole lesson plan.
Yeah, like I gotta. It's just interesting how many women have just picked me up, and they drove me younger, and I'm like, I don't understand this. Like, I still used to like, I talk to you. I get your number. They got this new thing that phones do called text messaging. So I can send you these text messages. All right, what dorm you stay in? Blah, blah, blah. Got a little older. Like, okay, let's go to the bar, which I only went so many bars. I like to dance. That used to be my game. I used to dance my behind.
I used to hate dancing with chicks just because my legs get tired. Because me and the athlete in college, we'd always have weights every morning. So we had to do legs like every day. So I'm like, yo, my legs tired. Shorty trying to go low.
Man.
And then I hate when you go to dance with a girl, they look back at you. I was like, you better keep dancing. I'm not ugly.
Oh,
like,
man.
I hate that look back.
Oh, you still got the era where they get like that.
Look back?
Yeah. I don't know. You can even hop on a girl like that anymore. They run like this. Me too, dog. You can't just be.
That's how I know I can't date this era.
Rubbing your genitalia on the backside of people. No
like,
more.
If you think about it, that's really what it was. Like, you just rub it like, oh, coach, you with us? It's like, what? This sounds crazy now.
Oh, they ask their girlfriend to look back. Like, when you get that look back, and she keep going, boy, you feel, I'm the
like
man, I'm the man.
Her friend is in front of her, and, like, she looking at her friend, like, thumbs up, thumbs down, middle, like, what's going on here? And it's like,
man.
Oh, you see her friend give the thumbs up, so it's like, oh, that means I'm cute. Yeah.
On a side note, I'm going to hit all y'all up on game, man. If y'all still out in them spots, man, go ahead, man. Just wear outlandish outfits, man.
Facts.
Man,
be noticeable.
Be there, man. Shine peacock on them, man. Flaunt them feathers, man. Hop out there. That's what you got to do. And always be smiling. That's a sales tactic. What they say, always be smiling.
Look friendly.
Yeah, man. No one won't be with a Debbie Downer. And that's generally what I do when I'm sitting on my stool and a random woman come up like, hey, whatever. Because I can talk about anything because I've been talking about anything for quite some time now and whatever.
But I will say, if from New York, moving from New York to DC, I feel like in New York, the men to women ratio is either very much the same or low-key, I feel like it might be more dudes in New York than women sometimes. So when I moved down here, I feel like it was very easier to talk to women because they were more friendly because the women to male ratio is like, it's like freaking 10 women to like 4 guys. So it's like, not that they have to be more the aggressors, is that like in New York, you could be very picky because it's like, I can meet somebody new every day because it's like crazy. Even though DC is a nice city, it's a very great city, you start running into the same people after a while unless you keep hanging around where Howard and Georgetown's at because obviously they get new people every year. So I feel like it was easier for me to gauge conversations. And DC, I guess you could call it South-ish, where they're more friendlier. So it just, I feel like I didn't need as many icebreakers. Like, people were just more friendly in conversations. So I was like, oh, I don't have to use my icebreaker. All right, let's just straight to the combo.
So my question for you, do you think there's more hookups available in the NYC or more hookups available in the DMV?
To me, if you have to go with numbers, I would probably say New York because it's more people, so you're more prone to opportunities. But personally, I feel like it might be more in the DC area or DMV area, just because I feel like in New York, it's so much to do, you don't do anything because you have too many options. It's like, I don't want to think about it. In DMV, it's like, I only have so many options. So one of these is going, if I want to go out, I'm only going to one of these places. Like, it's not going to change.
Facts,
so therefore, in that spot, it's like, all right.
Fish in a barrel. Concentrated. Because DC is small. I'm going to let this be known to the viewing audience. Like, I hate New York City. I hate LA. I hate Houston, Texas.
Chill, don't talk about Brooklyn like that.
I'm just saying, in general, I don't like these places. It's too crowded, or it's too big, it's too sprawling, it's too much stuff, and I don't really generally have fun in these particular cities. Like I don't think I'll kick it in Chicago like that to see if I wipe out all the top 4 cities in America. Miami, have fun. Las Vegas, have fun. Denver, have fun. Philly, have fun. You know, I done been a lot. Baltimore, have fun. Ratchet, but have fun.
I was about to say, you have fun in Philly. You ain't say ratchet. I've been in Philly a good amount of time, and I love Philly because my cousin live out there, so I love visiting her. But it might be a little ratchet out there.
Yeah. I'm just saying,
it's a different way of life.
I have fun, and I'm thinking like even with I went to Denver.
That's when everybody was high.
Yeah. Everybody was high, and it was a weird hookup culture. Like, oh my goodness, the greatest line I stumbled upon in Denver was if you're about to leave your hotel or whatever. I went to the spot, and I was being actually very, very honest. It was like, yo, I bought alcohol, and I can't take it back with me. If you want it, you can have it, whatever. And they were like, cool, come and get the alcohol. It was not an invitation to stay. I'm just being real. I was like, oh, you're doing this. You're doing this thing that you're doing. Okay, you thought I was trying to game you up. Maybe my game is honesty. I was trying to be honest, and you read it that way. But Denver was cool. Vegas is a toss-up because you never know what people are on. And I suggest you put your wallet in the lock, in the little safe in your room because you don't want to get got.
I would say this. I've never been to Vegas, but I've been to the airport for layovers. But if I were ever to go out to Vegas, I don't think I'd ever take my wallet out. With all my cards and stuff on my phone, I'm not taking my wallet with me. No.
You got. Sometimes you gotta go get some cash, man.
Nope.
You gotta get some cash, bro. You was like, nah, I'm not about to put 100 on black.
Nope.
Like, I'm bored. It's 2:30 in the morning. 100 on black.
My personality is addicting. So I'd be that one to be like, yo, I blew all our ticket money to go back home on this gamble. Don't hate me, guys. We gotta go strip to get this money back. Like, something ridiculous.
Man.
Because I'd be that person to be like, nah, I can win it back. Like, you'd have to take me from the table. Man. That's why I don't do it.
Man, Vegas is interesting. So, like, people say what happens in City City stays in City. If you can't hook up in Vegas, then you really whack.
That's how I feel about DC.
You really whack. Yeah, if you're not hooking up in DC, you probably really whack. Or if you're trying to hook up and failing, you're really whack. Like, I know there's people like, I'm not hooking up. Like, well, you might be doing other stuff that's way more productive with your time, which I commend you. Because I don't want to be in this culture. I don't want to be in this culture at all, bro. This hookup culture?
Oh.
Yeah. Not DC culture. Like, I love DC.
That's because of how heightened everything is, which it should be. Like, we should be heightened to these things. It makes you sit back and think about all of the ways you approach your girl and be like, was this right? Was this? Because I feel like it's I hate to use this word, but it's like a case-by-case situation. Because one girl, she likes when you be like laid back and chill. And then you have another girl who likes you to be more aggressive and like, show more interest. So it's like, in today's era, I really feel like it's hard for the hookup and dating. And I know for me, like, I'm not no celebrity, I'm not nothing. So therefore, I'm really scared if something were to happen and like I have to go to court. I feel like they just want to lock me up over just whatever. Like, black man, you did it, go to jail. Like, at least if I'm a celebrity, I got money for great lawyers. But being a regular Joe Schmo just out here chilling, it's scary. So that's why I'm glad I got a girl. So I don't have to be out here. We just be chilling, me and her.
So you saying, like, you don't like the hookup culture because it's an opportunity to protect yourself from random people who might not want to give you harm.
Yeah, exactly.
And you won't be in a situation where they was like, he did this to me, and like, no, I did it. No, I did it.
Because there was a case in India, for the Rolling Stone, I believe. It was either Rolling Stone or BuzzFeed in India, where the guy, this is messed up, but he recorded the sexual encounter to like protect himself from Me Too, not realizing that recording it without her consent is a Me Too itself.
Yeah.
But, so she said he raped her. He didn't rape her because he recorded the sexual like encounter with her and proved like it wasn't rape, but you still violated the trust. So therefore, you did do something that was Me Too-ish, if that makes sense. So it's just like I feel like as a guy, that if they were to come out and say something against you, it's a wrap. Like, you're guilty in a court. Once you're guilty in a court of public opinion, it's over for you. Like, it's.
I think if you do your due diligence. With talking, I think once again, if you're not talking to people, making them feel comfortable, it's always a matter of this. Even if you're hooking up with somebody, you should always make someone feel comfortable. No one should ever have buyer's remorse. See, I'm hipping y'all the game right now. You know that boy got a little bit game. A little bit. No one should ever have buyer's remorse for hooking up with you. You hear that, young people? I was like, I'm an old person, like we in the same boat. Like, no one should ever feel bad that they did something with you. So don't be dishonest, man.
Like,
go out there, be true, and then like understand women, understand the culture that we're in, understand yourself, show everybody with respect. Like even if they don't need the respect, but show them the respect. Like, you know.
I would say this. One time, me and my friends for a weekend, we went away for a friend's birthday. And this one girl, she made a few little comments on me saying, like, oh, you look good now. Like, I haven't seen you in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But then she also was feeling my friend.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my friend came with me and was like, yo, she's feeling both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever gets it. This sounds horrible, but that's how we were talking back then. I apologize now. So to me, I was like, all right, I guess this is a competition, I guess. I don't know.
I don't compete, but continue.
But I normally don't, but it was a very long weekend in terms of we had a very amount of booze to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
And the first night, it was a lot of people there, and then some people went home. So the second night, it was more intimate crowd. So she hooked up with me, and the reason why she said was that I liked your friend more, but you were more aggressive in like showing that you wanted me. So I went with you, and I was like now that could be like looked at as like, oh, what?
That's
how paranoid I am.
I think once again, you go through the phases. You go through the phases. I think I done hit you to this game before when we was out chilling, talking. That you go through the phases. You can pick it up in some local books that tell you about this. But you go through attraction. If there's a little bit of attraction, there's some attraction there. Then you go to comfortability, and then you go to seduction. If you went through those first two, that attraction and that comfortability, you just kind of flirting. Like women are like, yo, I threw out the signs. Why aren't you like pouncing? Is there something wrong with me and all that? And it's like, man, sometimes you got no up to ante. Like you don't want to hang out with the dude that goes straight full on seducer mode, looking like a sleazeball. You don't be that guy either. Don't get me wrong. But if we done showed that we attracted, we was doing some friendly banter, we done felt comfortable, we done had deep conversations and all that. It is time for us to like go a little bit deeper once those notes have been put out there. Shoot, I don't even give women my name. That's how I know you like me, because you asked me my name. And it's like, what's your name again? Oh, I never gave you my name. Like, it's an indicator.
That's a good one.
Like once you ask my name, then I know like you actually care enough to know more about me. If it never came up, then I guess, hey, it's my loss. Your
loss. So has a girl ever tried to hook up with you and never asked your name? Like she's like, yo, let's just go straight back and do this.
No, they eventually get. No, I don't think it's it. Well,
I feel like with that, with if you're using that, I feel like there has to be one or two that just was like, just the conversation just went straight to the yo, let's go back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people have forgotten my name. It's all gravy because I forgot names and stuff like that. But I don't know if I've had any case where people hooked up. Like once again, I don't have a great belly, a good pile of super knowledge about it, of like hooking up with people randomly. Because I still remember the first time, like you had the one night stand. It was like, holy moly, people just do this. And then if you get another one and another one, like, oh yeah, people do this.
You know what's funny?
Do they count? Do women include you, Mr. One Night Stand,
in their body count?
In their number?
If you were good, I feel like they do. If you was trash, I feel like women are the only ones that if you're trash, you don't count. Like for a guy, even if he thinks the woman was white, you still count. Like you're still in the count.
You're still
but I feel like a woman, they specifically want to forget you. So they're like, nah, we didn't do that. It didn't happen.
Well, hopefully I count it to anybody and everybody. That's what I feel about the situation. I don't want to be forgotten. Shoot.
You know what's funny in terms of like the one night stand culture? In my life, like what do you first before I say this? What do you define as a one night stand? Even though I know it's a self-explanatory question, just so we have the same idea.
It's generally a woman I've known for a very short amount of time that we've only had sex once and we've never seen each other again.
Okay, so if we're going off of that, I feel like I've only had one night stand in my life. Besides that situation, every other person I hooked up with, we hooked up more than once. With that one situation, this was in college. We both worked at my job, Abercrombie or whatever. And then I just remember, like, her first day, it was just like, yo, we just hit it off. Like, the flirtatious, the wittiness. Like, even walking around the mall, people thought we were a couple and we just met that day. We were just, like, very giving back and forth. So then, I remember, we didn't hook up, obviously, that day because it's college or whatever.
Yeah.
So she was doing, like, some fashion show in college. And then, that's funny, by the way, because I do the same thing. I remember in college, it was like, she was doing a fashion show. And then I was home. Like, I was in my crib, like, in my apartment, like, yo, I want to go outside. I think it was, like, snowing or something. So then she hit me up saying, yo, come through to the after party. And I was like, see, you just drove from downtown back to campus. Are you really about to drive back downtown for a fashion show? I was like, man, you don't get your black ass up. Yes, you are. So I drove down there. And when I got there, she was talking to some dude. But then as soon as I got there, she just, like, left and came to me. And I was like, oh, this is what we're doing. So then, chilling, all that good stuff, good conversation, whatever. Then she's like, oh, let's go back to your place. I was like, oh, this is when I had my little car in college, so I felt cool. I was like, oh, I got a little Audi 2000. I feel like I'm the man here.
Oh, you are the man.
It was an old-ass Audi. That shit caused me more problems than it was worth, but that's another combo. So then we go back to my place, and I'm just like, yo. And for me, I'm awkward from the standpoint that when you first go back to my place, I don't know, like, do you go straight to it? Do you put a TV on? Like, for me, that's always awkward. Like, it just, like, even, like, to me, the first time you see, like, the person naked is awkward. Like, to me, I think those are awkward because I personally think in our brains, we have this image of what they look like naked, and it never matches what our brain says because our brain gets so vivid and so imaginative. So, whatever, we get back to my place, and then I had, like, these sex cards. Don't ask why I had those. I don't even remember why I had those. I just had them.
You know why you had those. You don't got to explain that to me, man. We know why you had it. Don't play games. We know why you had it. Like,
oh no, I know why. I know why they were there.
How did these get here?
But
you want to play?
I didn't buy them, so that's what I'm trying to remember. Like, how did they physically get there? So then she just grabs them on my closet and starts like grabbing and saying we should do this stuff, and I was like, oh, all right, cool. She did the icebreaker. I don't gotta do it. So then we hooked up, and then like I dropped her off home the next morning or whatever. And then after that, we like never like we always text and talk, but we never like hooked up again. Now she's married. Shout out to her.
Well, a lot of people married, man. Some people have kids now. It is all a matter of time. I had to look at the list and be able to answer the question: how many one night stands have I had in a lifetime? You know, it's a lifetime. I believe it's at 10 now. Which I was like, it's probably a more telling number because if it's 10 one night stands, what is the other numbers? One maybe. I don't know. What sounds less like a whore? Like, I don't know anymore.
I feel like to women, if you say anything like over 5, depending on how old you are a whore?
Whatever.
That's why I feel like after a certain age, you just need a body count question. I know your age if you ask me my body count. Because after it's like, this doesn't need to come up.
Yeah, I don't even ask. This seems like an immature, like, I am sex positive. Like, why am I concerned about X, Y, and Z when if we're feeling each other? Only thing I am concerned, and it's just being, like, you know, in this hookup culture, if you have an STD or have had an STD that might affect me, I think we should be open and honest about that. I think that's a part of it being sex positive. If you've had something, you should let somebody know. That's where people messing up the game.
If you had something that it's already cured and you don't have it anymore, or
if you
like that's a really
if you just had a flare up or something, and if you just cured it, like, I don't know how latency these diseases like yeah, penicillin might clean that up, but if you just got over it, like, okay.
But you know what's crazy? They say 1 in 4 people have GH. I don't want to say the name, but you know what GH is.
Oh, well, you can say the name. We are adults. Like let's say 1 in 3 people will have chlamydia in their lifetime. 1 in 3 people have had, or will have chlamydia. It is still out there, people, and it's like, and they got that super chlamydia and that super gonorrhea. If you have something that starts with an H, you have it forever. Apparently, they say about half the population going to end up with herpes in some part of it. Some of it doesn't really manifest itself. Some people have really bad goals of it. Shit. A lot of dudes have HPV and they don't even realize it because it doesn't really show up in dudes in some of the strains as aggressive as it happens to women, which is giving them cervical cancer. So all that to say, man, check yourself. Know your status, know your reports. I know we always big about HIV, but in this hookup culture,
you have to know everything.
Like a lot of people have diseases, and you don't want to end up like It Follows. I don't know if you've seen It Follows, but that It Follows demon to get you. Go ahead and Google that, because it's out there. It is out there. The boogie woman will get you, and you gotta protect yourself. Oh, and here's something, young whippersnappers.
Young whippersnappers.
Condoms don't protect you from all diseases.
Facts.
Oh, blew your mind. Blew your mind. Like, dog, he's like, but I wrapped it up, dog, but you still have some skin-to-skin contact, and now you got acne of the genitalia, and that's, you still gonna get the pubic crabs and lice, which is like, if you got bugs in your pubic hair, I think that's actually the grossest of all the.
I really do actually. I genuinely think that's like that's just nasty.
Like diseases, like viruses and bacteria, they small. Okay,
they're inside. Like you don't see them.
Like you got bugs.
Like I see something crawling.
How the hell did you get bugs in your genitalia?
Don't blame the toilet seat. That's nasty.
Bugs. Like, if you got bugs in your bed, I'm like, ugh. You got bugs in your house. You got bugs on your body.
I've had bed bugs before. That's not fun. I've had bed bugs before.
Yeah, man, you got caught up in when they was bed bugging it hard? Because I think it hit New York hard, huh?
Yeah, for me, when I realized I had it, I was like, oh, this sucks. And you know what's sad? I had like a girl over, like a girl that I was talking to.
And she started itching.
The thing is, they never bit me.
Some people are immune to it.
I guess I'm one of them. Because they never bit me.
But it was tearing her.
It got her. And I was like, oh! I never felt so bad in my life. I threw that whole bed out. I got a whole new bed.
Yeah, you got to. You can't save nothing. Man, because we used to think them joints was a myth. Oh, I was going on this tangent. I used to think it was a myth. We were like, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. But like, because that's an antiquated term. Because bed bugs was such a real thing for most adults. Because you were sleeping on freaking hay. It was like, goddamn, them bed bugs got me. Can you put some smoke on this joint? Get me out of there, man. I'm itching, dog. I can't be out here with these bed bugs. I can't holler at these women. And I had a completely unrelated topic. Like, man, oral sex must suck before a good hygiene.
Oh,
I don't think it existed. I don't think it existed in like the 1800s. 1800s, like, you want me to do what?
Because imagine going down on somebody and it's just like,
ugh, gross.
Imagine now going down on somebody that just smells like, oh God, that's
I guess we're all used to it, but I'm
like when I watch shows like The Walking Dead, I'm like, they don't do oral sex in those shows. Like you can't. Like you still have to have sex because human nature, all that stuff, yada yada. I get that, cool. But shows like The Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, there's no eating. It's just straight to
Game of Thrones, man. They be clean, man. They be clean. Some of them joints. Some of them boys got that money, man.
No,
they got that money, man.
You telling me the Lannisters is clean? No,
man, no, you getting that water, man. Them boys be clean, man.
Just because you jump in water don't mean you clean.
That's the lesson for the day. Just because you jumped in the water, dog, don't mean you clean.
Like, no, you're not clean. You just jumped in water and came out.
I was thinking, like, that has to... I think about these things. I know we got the whole Kama Sutras and all that stuff is an ancient thing, but I'm like, ugh, I'm not doing that unless you gotta be clean.
And you know what's sad today with the dating culture now? I'm gonna bring this joke back, and I'm gonna say the N-word because on this podcast, you only can say the N-word by how many degrees you have. I might have said it earlier, but we're not gonna pretend that didn't happen, so I'm gonna use it now. Niggas will eat a girl's ass before they take a girl out on a date.
That's that new shit though. I ain't gonna lie. That's that new shit. Like it was a time when niggas didn't even go down on a woman, and now y'all done jumped.
I think all those niggas is lying. I think all those are lying.
Eating booty. No,
I think along the line. No, I think along the line.
No, because I'll talk to a woman. Damn, maybe no one listen to the podcast. Hold it to the end. Put myself on Front Street. But I was talking to a woman. We just talking about being sexual positive and whatnot. And she was like, "Oh, you're progressive because a lot of black dudes don't go down on women." And I was like, "Who are these lame niggas?" like that's par for course.
It's like
now,
you have to do that. Like, why aren't you doing that?
It's like the foreplay. Like, I want some side items too. I don't just want the main entree. Like, give me some rice with some gravy, baby.
For a different reason. That's how I know I'm trash.
Huh?
I do it just so she can get off then. So once I go in, I don't gotta be in there long. Like 5 minutes, I'm like, and this is done. But you still got yours. We're all happy here.
I thought I was the only one who.
Nope. That's my logic right there.
Like,
that's my logic.
You can't say you didn't catch one. Let me try, because I was like, I don't want no bad reports about me. Like I said, buyer's remorse. I don't feel bad about your experience.
When you talk about me in your group chat, I want it to be well.
It's like, dog, you was such a loving.
You was such a great guy. Like, we did it for so long. We really didn't. I just was down there for mad long. But, you know what I mean?
We can have this conversation for next time. We might actually have to invite a woman for this one. It's like...
Oh, yeah, it's two guys up here, so we're very misogynistic right now. So.
No, I think we guys pretty good. But I'm like, how does the actual act of sex begin with the foreplay, or do we only count the actual insertion and type stuff? Like
10 different people, you're gonna get 10 different answers.
I'm curious. I don't know the answer. Like, dog, man, we was going at it all night. I'm like, how much was part of this all night actually talking about, sir?
Yo, to my life, I hate when people be like, yo, I be doing it for hours. No, you don't. Shut up. First of all, if I'm doing it for hours, something's wrong with this woman. Because I should be trying to fight this feeling as soon as we start. Like, as soon as it goes in, I should be like, oh, shit. If I'm not feeling that, all right, something's wrong here. And then, I know my attention span. Why? I don't want to be doing this for hours.
Man, that sounds terrible.
I don't want to do this longer than the Dragon Ball Z episode. Like what's going on here?
Like, dog, I don't like running on treadmills. Like,
I want instant success,
instant
instant gratification.
I don't even got, like I said, I went to college, so I don't even have dope things to say.
I was like, let's get straight to this.
I'm used to being quiet. Like, yo, you don't talk much. You're damn right I don't.
I just started talking. I just started talking.
I don't want to talk. I don't even want to hear what you got to talk, because you're going to say something that I'm going to think is weird. And now I'm going to be like, hey, like, we're going to do all our talking beforehand. Other than the only thing I want to hear is, oh, stop, move. That's all I want to hear. I don't want to hear no other kind of conversation.
This is another random tangent, but it's a funny story. So in college, I was dating this one girl. So we both played different sports or whatever. So 1 month, like the month of February, we had to play South Carolina, North Carolina, then we had to go back to North Carolina. So from Albany driving to those places.
That sounds terrible.
It is terrible. So for that month in campus, I think I was on campus probably a total of like 28 days in February, a total of 10, just because we had to leave early for travel and stuff like that. So me and my girlfriend, we couldn't do anything, whatever. So then when I got back for the last trip, she was going away for like a trip for her own sport. So then she's like, oh, let's try to do it. And I told her, I was like, yo, you don't want to do this because it's gonna be quick. Like, I'm telling you, it's about to be like, you're about to laugh at me how quick this is gonna be. But she was like, nah, you're lying, I don't care, da da. And I was like, all right, son, down on top.
I'm done.
Nah, son, I don't even think it was 10 seconds to be honest with you. Like
two pumps. I'm
good. I think it was like 2, and I was like, oh, to this day, I've never had a person be mad, like on top, like vividly, like upset on top. I was like, and then I was trying to like defend myself, like I told you. But I was like, I'm sorry. It was a great sleep though. After I will say that, it was a great sleep.
I'll say I'll never apologize, because it is a good report for you, lady. It was like, yo, it was the bee's knees, baby. It was the bee's knees. And I will gladly pay you for it in the morning. I apologize if you were not satisfied with my services. I'm okay with my 1-star review, but you were amazing, and I will not take that from you at all, man.
Lastly, I think we should touch this. For the hookup culture, how do you feel about like people trying to do it in the morning? Like you hook up at night and then like the morning they try to get like one last in?
It depends who it is. If it's not too awkward, like, you know, most time people don't do the morning, only do morning with like their significant others for the most part, because like you don't mind like
I'm the morning person.
Yeah, you don't mind kissing people that might have morning breath and all that kind of stuff. Like
when you morning breath, baby, I want all of it.
Yeah,
your morning breath, your morning face, I want all of it.
Yeah, you got that hookup culture, but like it's only been a few where I was like, yeah, waking up, hey, before you leave, hey, I know I ain't gonna see you again, but that right there, whatever you got, I need another scoop of that.
I need some leftovers.
I need a leftover. Like, you know, sometimes a woman tell you like, yo, I was like, damn, I gotta go. It's like, oh, you're not going yet. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. Let me cancel this Uber Audi. I already called.
$5, but whatever.
All right, we doing what we got to do. So like, yeah, it is what it is. It depends on the person. Like, shoot, because sometimes you see what the person wants. It's like, hopefully I don't have to do this ever again.
Or you be like, I was pretty bad. I gotta make a name. I gotta make up for myself. I gotta redeem myself.
I'm gonna say it like this, and I know it's not wholeheartedly true, but I am a teacher and I try to make people feel special. I don't believe anybody truly has bad sex. I believe it's all about the chemistry with the people that they hook up with. Sometimes are like amazing, and some are not so much. That's why we don't communicate to know like, hey, what's your wants, what's your desires, so it can be amazing for everybody all the time. We don't have that talk. And that's all I
feel
want
like
to say.
That's why sex is most likely to be better in a relationship with somebody you like really love, because feelings gonna be involved. 2, you actually got time to talk to people and like understand each other.
Man.
So like for most one nights, it's either you gonna try anything because you're like, I'm never gonna see this person again, or you're like, just being hesitant because it's like, I never saw this person before in my life. So I feel like it could go 2 ways. That's why I feel like getting to know the person, because most people aren't as honest and open on their like first night meeting people, I feel like. So that's why I feel like it gets better as you're talking. Like they say the whole like, oh, sex with friends and stuff like that. I feel like those get better because you're actually talking and trying to understand the person, rather than one night it's just like, I'm shooting all these shots, something gonna go in.
Man, you sound so precious when you're saying that. He's a catch, ladies.
Nah, I'm actually really trash. I had to rebrand and learn about myself.
Yeah, man. So everybody gotta make a McDonald's cafe every once in a while.
Facts. Starbucks.
Man, so man, we come to the hour. We done gave you that hour of content what we presented on Hookup Culture. We went on some tangents, but hey, real talk gives you real talk. And I just want y'all to protect yourselves, be chill out there. And this is Mr. Brown.
This is Cash. Just when you out there, we're in a very heightened and sensitive time. So I would say just be blunt about intentions and what you want, so there's no miscommunications. Everybody knows what it is. And you'll be surprised. Being blunt will actually get you very far. So just be open and honest, because I don't want to see nobody get caught up out there.
Honesty is the best policy.
Wow. Except with his taxes, because I got kids.
Wow. Yeah.
I feel like that was funny and entertaining.
Try to be informative.